start off with your name.
Okay.
So what's your name?
My name is Renzie Gonzalez.
All right. So what do you do? What do you do for a living?
I work for a company called Motor Coach Industries, and I'm a supplier and quality analyst. And I started that earlier this year. I've been a warranty cost analyst for several years before that.
So when did you start cutting hair?
I started cutting hair when I was in grade 9. So it would have been 14, 15 years old. Used to get haircuts every 2-3 weeks, and didn't have a job, and I always saying, hey, it's going to be quite expensive. So she bought me a set of clippers so that I could cut my own hair. And then we got to the point where I was cutting my hair and then cutting my friend's hair. We were cutting each other's hair, basically.
Okay.
I had a classic box top, really close on the sides. And I guess that was the issue why I had to get haircuts all the time, because my hair grew fast. You know, to maintain the close cut on the sides.
So what is it that you enjoy about cutting people's hair?
Well, I think when I started cutting my own hair, I kind of liked almost the physics of it. It's like if I cut it a certain way, or if I cut it at a certain angle, it's going to do this. And if I cut it a certain way, it's going to do that. And a lot of people, when they cut hair, or if they try to do it, it's usually like a step, or it's not blended nicely, or not a nice fade. That bothered me when I saw people's haircuts. Like, it was obviously amateur, or not even, whoever was doing it wasn't really trying. But out of like the bunch, like there was I think 3 of us that used to cut each other's hair. I was the only one that stuck with it. I seemed to enjoy it. I used to like giving people haircuts, and then I think in high school too, a few of my friends wanted like designs put in their head.
So would you consider haircutting to be an artistic outlet for you?
In a sense, I guess. I like you know, when people see a haircut that I've done and say, hey, that's a pretty cool haircut. And who did it? And I can say, yeah, or like I like to hear people's reactions.
Right.
When people get a haircut, I say, oh yeah, Renzie did it.
Is there anything that you don't like about cutting hair? Or do you strictly cut guys' hairs? Guys?
Yeah, you know, like I remember when I was in university, I had never really cut much girls' hair. I was dating a girl in high school who had just like a straight, like a simple bob.
Right.
Her hair, so she asked me to cut her hair. I think it wasn't until university I actually started dabbling more into cutting girls' hair, and it was actually, I found it really tough. And like, the one thing I really wanted to do and try and get into, to maybe like broaden my client base, would be like cutting layers. But I just did not understand the concept of it. But yeah, I really don't do much girls' hair. I don't think I'm really good at it. It's not really my forte. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about cutting hair, would be like cutting girls' hair.
Have you ever thought about quitting your day job, starting like a barber shop or something like that?
I think there was a time I wanted to do that. I thought about going to school. You know, before I graduated high school, it was kind of a thought of mine to do that. My mom said no. She wanted me to have like a bachelor type of education as opposed to a vocational one. Not that vocational one's bad, but you know, she's old school like that, I guess. And so that's why I went to what I'm doing. I don't know, I always think about, could I go back to school and do it, could I do it part-time, maybe in the evenings? Or could I quit and do it like full-time? It doesn't take long, I guess, but I don't know. I'm married now. Be a completely different career path. If I was to stop working and go to school, I think I would have to support me and support the idea.
Right. So do you think back when you had the first thought of maybe doing that, do you have any regrets of not doing it?
Regrets. I don't have regrets about going away to university. It was the best experience probably in my life, to be able to do that and be able to live on my own and kind of see what it's like to be on my own kind of thing. If I still had that experience, along with trying to do the whole schooling thing for beauty school or whatever, then maybe. If I was to go back and do it over again, I don't think I'd do that. I don't think I'd be where I am now if I had taken that path. I wouldn't know where I would be. I think if I was serious here, I probably wouldn't have stayed. I probably wouldn't have stayed here either. Like, I probably want to go to a more prestigious school. Look okay?
Yeah, looks good.
All right. So yeah, a lot of my customers love the Renzie special. Baby powder at the end. Competitors didn't do that. And this little brush, it's not really a horse brush, but that's sentimental value. Gave it to me. She passed away. She's passed away since, but she gave it to me because she thought I had good passion for cutting hair. It's got all the kids' hair and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I've had this brush ever since. Yeah, so I guess for now, just enjoy cutting people's hair. Because I don't have many customers now. You, a couple other guys, but that's about it. Haircut done.
All right. Thank you very much. Thanks for the haircut and thanks for the interview.
No problem. Anytime.